Hello and welcome. Just out for a little ride today. It's a bit chilly actually, and it's I think the 23rd of May. It's still chilly. It's struggling to keep into double figures. It really is. I just don't understand it. It's still chilly at the end of May, which is annoying, but can't really do much about it. Yeah, so I was thinking, the whole point of this video really is to do a video response to Suffolk Andy. He did a video whereby he talked about the video from 6 Foot Honda, one of his mates, or I don't know how he knows him, but either way, this guy he pulled a wheelie on a public road. And he wobbled and fell off. So yeah, he fucked it up. But basically, he crashed, he ran over to his bike, picked it up, the adrenaline was pumping, you know, all the rest of it. Why was the adrenaline pumping? We can only assume, it's not like we've had an interview with him afterwards, and unless you've spoken to him, I suppose you don't really find out, but I can only assume it was the shock of coming off, he didn't really expect it, and it was also the shock of, you know, maybe the modifications he's done is not legal. Like he had a hole cut in his tail to put his feet. So I don't know whether any of that was legit. Normally, you need to stop a scene of an accident. Normally, he rode away, and he rode away quite quick. But if something was loose and he sped away that quick, he could have crashed again. Even a mechanic, if you have a crash like that, I'm pretty sure a mechanic wouldn't be able to just look at a bike and go, yep, that's fine, that's safe, I'll get on it. Personally, looking at it, again, I'm no mechanic, I wouldn't have thought that would be safe to ride. I mean, both of his fluid reservoirs, the brake reservoirs, I think one was his clutch actually, probably, because mine doesn't have one on my left side, but they were absolutely, you know, bent and snapped off and things like that. I wouldn't pick it up and ride it after that, I don't think. It's just too risky, really. It's just too risky, really. But there you go. Now, the whole point of Suffolk Andy's video was his context, and the part that he focused on was actually this lady made a comment about, you know, that he deserved it. I mean, he didn't deserve getting hurt, but he deserved, you know, the consequences of doing a stunt like that. And I think Andy's kind of focus was on that she got a lot of stick for her opinion. And yeah, unfortunately that does happen, not just on YouTube, because there's so many of us now. I mean, there are billions and billions, and obviously not everybody's going to have the same opinion. Do I agree either way? I don't know. I just try and let people have their opinions, especially when it comes to an accident like that. Unless you have interviews with everyone, like the rider, the guy that was observing, an experienced stunt rider, police officer, even a doctor or someone like that. Unless you get a group of people and just have a debate about it, I think it's pretty pointless, really. Yeah, voice your opinion by all means, but I'd much rather have a debate with a load of professionals that can give you a better, you know, perspective and insight into lots of things. Oh yeah, mechanic too as well. That'd be quite handy. But anyway, you see my point. You got your opinion and things, but personally, I'd much rather see a debate with a load of professional people, because they've got the experience and the knowledge to contribute to a debate like that, and ultimately give a good opinion. You know, give a good opinion. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I don't think he was right for doing it, but that's just my opinion. I don't think I would do it. Hey, you know, it's his bike, it's his life. He can do what he wants. You know, I don't think I would do it because I respect other road users. The thing is, if his bike flew off and crashed into a car, normally the people would be okay in the car, normally. My concern is if something happens and his bike skids off, which it did, onto a pavement, and it breaks someone's legs, or it, you know, smashes into the back of them when they're walking. That's my concern. You know, that's why I probably wouldn't do it, because it's the pedestrian aspect. They're extremely more vulnerable than any of us on the roads, and you know, you shouldn't really put your bike in their way. Those bikers behind him could have smacked into him and come off, destroyed their bikes or broken their bike. So the reason why it's probably quite busy is because there's this BBC One's big weekend in Norwich this weekend. That's the reason why there's so much traffic on the roads. Oh, nice little gap there. Yeah, so I'm going to CJ Ball, but I thought I'd just bring that topic up, that I wouldn't do it, but that's my opinion. Whether he should have done it or not is up to him. Whether he's gonna do it again, I don't know. Unless he's a mechanic or something, it might cost a bit to repair or replace the parts, the damage to his bike. Harder to replace the pride and the damage done to his body, but maybe it's not. Anyway, I thought I'd just pop in today. I need a couple of things, so